Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentleman podcast for Wednesday, February 9th. I'm your host, Scott Labrie, and joined alongside me, we have Uncle Teabag Tyler Sunt.
Hello.
And all day Eric Deshane.
Hello.
How's it going today?
Good.
Good. So, I was grocery shopping today, and I saw, you ever had these things that they're called Yop?
Like the yogurt?
Yogurt drinks?
Yogurt drinks, yeah.
No. I saw them. I never had them. I never was one for them.
You talking
Never
like those
wanted
little
them.
8-packs, those tiny ones?
Yeah.
Mhm,
You just
mhm.
drink. Yeah.
Those little kids ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've had them before? I was looking at them because I remember having them as a young kid. Probably junior high when I think they came out, kind of thing. And I decided not getting them. And then I was like, when I got home, I was like, should have got some.
Is that what your status
Facebook,
was?
yeah.
I'm like, the fuck is he talking about yogurt for?
I'm like, on Facebook, I'm like, is he talking about the yogurt drink?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Just craving some liquid yogurt.
Some white liquid right now. I'm like, okay, Scott, this is getting weird.
Yeah.
All right.
But my question for you guys is like, is there any like childhood snacks that you like don't really have anymore that you end up like craving every once in a while, or like are there some childhood snacks that you still get these days?
That's a good one. I used to love I forget what the hell is the candy called, but it was essentially the sugar. It was a sugar package with the stick. You dip the sugar in the
Fun
stick
Dip.
and Fun Dip, yeah. Always had that growing up as a kid. Oh, it was the
That's
worst
so
thing
much
for
sugar.
you. It was
Yeah.
terrible.
The sticks were
I
good.
loved them. Oh, they were awesome.
The sticks were the best part. I would like just skip the powder and just go straight to the stick and just eat that.
Oh, I just like, eat the stick and just drench the sugar in your mouth. That's one whole thing. It's fucking terrible, but it was awesome.
Yeah.
Now that was probably what one go-to always had growing up. It was really good.
Yeah, it's been a long ass time since I had a Fun Dip, that's for sure.
Same. Oh, it's been a few decades for sure.
Yeah. I liked fruit roll-ups quite a bit. Carly gets them all the time. We'll go to a place like, I'm going to bring some snacks. She'll just bring down 6 rolls of fruit roll-up. I'm like, but whatever, man. I'm like, yeah, I like looking at she's like, I don't feel well. I'm like, I wonder why.
I was gonna say you probably have more kid snacks around now that you have Leia and stuff. So
yeah, we definitely do. That's the only reason why I know what Yop is. That's the only reason why. It's because that's the first time I've ever come across it. Those little things. It's like crack to her. She just will drink a whole pack if you just leave her unattended.
Oh yeah.
She grabs it, uses her teeth to pop the cap, and just gone, man.
Yeah. It's basically just like, it's almost like a smoothie kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more viscous yogurt.
Yes.
But yeah, like same, like I remember like always having those Yoplait tubes or whatever, the yogurt tubes. It's been ages since I had those. Cheese strings.
Yep. Yeah, you get a kid's meal, you can get a yogurt tube.
Nice.
Yeah.
At McDonald's?
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh, yeah, they have the whole like healthy and because you can apple.
I know you could get apples
instead of getting.
You could do yogurt.
Yeah, they all come with yogurt tubes.
Instead of a toy, you can get a book because why play when you can read, right?
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, that's been a choice for a few years now to foster young minds and stuff like that. So
that's probably like better because like the toys suck.
They used to be decent.
They're shit now, man. Like they're complete shit. When we were kids, like Hercules toys and stuff we used to get, those things were legit, man.
My nephew came over a few months ago, and then we went through the toys we're playing with downstairs. He's 3 years old, and I found like the Batman Returns, like McDonald's toys from the 90s, 92, 93, whenever it came out. Solid as fucking hell. They're 25 years old still, and they're still like built quality still. It's still good. Like, oh my God, they don't make them like this anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pathetic now. It's really sad. Yeah.
Well, like
very sad.
Even like, I don't know. I feel like even back then, well, maybe you guys are a little older, but like back then, it's like you get a toy, and it's like it may do like his one arm might move,
one
and
arm,
the rest is just like a plastic mold or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like this ain't like a toy, but it's like it's the one that comes free in a $7 Happy Meal, I guess.
And you look at them now, you try to find like the collections of them, like they are like stupidly expensive if you want to collect them. because the collectors now realize like, oh yeah, we can like cash in on this nostalgia, right? So they're tough to find in good condition now, and you can
I think nowadays the shit that was worth stuff then you had no
Mhm.
idea would be worth anything one day. But
yeah.
yeah,
No, I think
that's great.
I was trying to think of another one too as well for back on the candy topic we were talking about there. I thought it was made by Crush, like the pop brand. Used to have little gummies, little sour gummies. I remember. I thought they
Gushers.
were. It's not Gushers. No, it was made by like Crush, like cream soda and orange and like root beer, like little root beer candies. I remember that growing up. I can't remember who the hell made them though. But that would have been probably way before your time, Scott. I was maybe like 5 years old when I saw those came out. But they came
Not
like
bottle caps, eh? No.
no, but it was like those though.
It's like those.
They were
Yeah.
pop candies, little pop candies. But there's like root beer. They're all different pop flavors.
Yeah, Coke bottles. They were called Coke bottles, and
they're
then there
Coke
was
bottles. But there was like I thought they were made by Crush, but I don't know why I got the Crush brand in my head. But yeah, like they were little pop candies, and they were fucking awesome. Like not the ones you buy at 7-Eleven, like the fucking touch pods there. Everyone touches, but yeah, they were like that though. They were like little gummy candies. But oh fuck yeah, just one of those like little like snacks like from your childhood. Like if I could just remember what that was, I want those again. But you just can't remember what the hell they were.
Yeah.
Not even it's available anymore. Yeah.
I used to love the Mojos. Were my favorite. You ever had Mojos?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Like you can get them in bulk. They used to be 1 cent per package, and went up to like 5 cents per little thing. The banana flavor was my favorite. It's like taffy. Is what it is. It's just there's raspberry and
little flavor taffy pods.
Yeah, flavored taffy things.
Size of little
so good.
Yeah. They were really good.
Yeah.
I remember one year at the Solana Days parade, we were throwing those out, like Mojos out of the thing, and because like, holy shit, they're giving out Mojos! Like everyone lost.
Mojos like crack, man.
They were
probably
the shit,
did put
man.
crack in that.
Oh, probably back then, yeah.
Like, we want Mojos.
Yeah. That's one thing that I missed too as well growing up. We always had like the Lake Days, Atlanta Days, London Days, like little parades, and we get candy all the time. They still have those on Lake Days when those little tractor parades and stuff. But oh man, I remember like just getting bags full of candies and just whatever else is there.
I remember as a kid, like the parades in the small towns were pretty good too. But like my first one I ever went to in St. Paul, and like how I don't know if it was Eggland or if it was which tractor dealership did it, but they used to like take like a blower and fold it upside down and shoot candy up into the air so it would like rain candy down on the crowd of people, and we would just be like looking up and there would just be fucking just pouring candy everywhere. And I remember like we have to go to St. Paul for every single parade. That was nuts, man. They used to throw like handfuls at each family. Here's a handful for you. Here's a handful for you. Not like here's one for you. Or go to each bag. Here's one. It's like, you cheap bastard.
See, trying to remember. I remember going as a kid to the parade a lot. It would be not for the rodeo anyways, because we often be busy during the day doing something else and then go to the rodeo at night. But I never ever saw the parade much growing up, and I never ever got the candy. I'm like, that's the one thing I really wanted. And I never had to experience that too often. Yeah, so
yeah.
But yeah,
we used to go to every Ashmont Days because there used to be an Ashmont Days ball tournament. My parents used to play ball all the time, so we always got to watch that. Those are fun. Those are good times.
We would do Canada Day in Elk Point. Always have a parade, and then usually we'd go to St. Paul for a rodeo parade too.
Oh yeah,
usually,
double whammy.
Yep.
Cash in, baby.
Candy at the start of the summer, candy at the end of the summer. So that worked out pretty well.
Yeah, nice.
Then like they started like I don't know if, like whose idea was this, but like I feel like for a while there'd be like floats where they bring like super soakers on, and then they'd like shoot people in the crowd
with water. I do remember that.
Why? What a dick move! It's like, hey, check out my business. Like just like snipe my mom in the face. It's like fuck. Yeah. It's like fuck you.
Yeah. I never understood that fad when I was a kid. I was like, I would always like look for the people that had the water guns and like make sure that I was out of there, like so that they wouldn't see me, because I'm like I freaking hated getting shot with water. I hated it. Like that is such a dumb idea. Like for the adults, I understand. Like guys up on the float, like see some friends or whatever, and be like, "Ha, I gotcha," and then someone in the crowd would like throw a water balloon at them or something, and then it was like, oh, whatever. But But the kids are just like always caught in the crossfire. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, come on, you guys.
I remember that too. That we would often have water fights at Salina Days after the parade, usually too as well, because they would bring the water guns, they spray in the float, and then just go out in the yard of the hall arena and just have a water fight there outside there too as well. So
Yeah.
that's always happening too as well.
See, that's okay. Yeah, because it's like a designated water fight zone.
Those used to be a freaking fun weekend. Oh god, thinking back on as a kid now, I was like, oh man, that's a good time. Something, but like you don't know what's going on behind the scenes and what's happening and everything else, right? But all the work's going on involved. But I had nothing but good memories of those times there. Like the 4-H days too, and just good times as a kid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put on the group chat on the Discord right now. This is what I was talking about. I found a photo of it. If you look at this at the Discord, you can see the Sodalicious.
Sodalicious, yes.
That's the brand, yes.
Yes,
what the hell?
so delicious. They had the little. I'm trying to think of it because I knew that there was one that was like 2 different color bottles.
Yes.
And I'm like, what the fuck was it called? Yes, and then the root beer float looking.
Yeah.
Like you can actually see the froth on the top of the mugs. Yeah, I remember.
Like, so delicious. Like, I know that I can think of the candy. I'm like, so delicious. Those are the ones. And I haven't made them anymore, and I miss those. I crave those canned snacks every now and then, yeah.
I kind of remember them, yeah.
They were good. Lots of sugar.
Yeah.
I used to actually hate like soda flavored candy up until like probably like 5 years ago, and then I was like, actually, Coke bottle candy is really good.
Right?
It tastes like Coke.
Yeah.
It's crazy how your taste buds change, man.
All the same way with black licorice growing up. This is it was gross. It's awful candy, but now I fucking love it.
When you brought that bag over here,
I devoured it.
This is gross, and I had one. I'm like, oh, that's not bad. Then Leia came down and she had one, and I'm like, I'll have one. Then I had another one. I'm like, what is happening? What is happening here? Why am I like okay with this?
Growing up with my grandparents, all they had for candy was the black licorice, and it's just, if you want something, you have to have it, right? It's like, but then you're eating more. Like, what the hell? Like, it shouldn't be enjoying.
It's like drinking beer. You just keep drinking it, and you're like, I think my body, I guess, is okay with this. Not that it has a choice, but
I've poisoned it enough.
Yep, that's right.
It accepts it now.
Manipulate your mind into thinking it's okay. Yeah.
I'll put another one on the Discord here just now. I found this one too. Tyler, you might remember these ones too as well.
Oh yeah.
The cream savers.
Cream savers, yep.
I bought those quite a bit too. The orange, strawberry ones specifically.
Strawberry ones?
They're like a hard candy, right?
The hard candy.
They're really like smooth and creamy.
Super, yeah. Yes. Yeah, those were classic ones too. But
delicious, yeah.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
Yeah.
And all individually wrapped too. You can take a handful and have them in your pocket whenever you want. Yeah, because
the big candy that was big in my grandparents' place was always Scotch mints. Not white and the green ones and the spearmint ones. The green ones were always my favorite because they'd have like the chewy centers after. So I dabbled in those, and they're super dirt cheap too because there's literally just little ovals of straight sugar is all it is. But pour a bowl of those and just sit there and just.
Were you guys' grandparents they always have a candy bowl out too as well?
Always.
Multiple.
Always, yeah.
Always. Jujubes, like those little crunchies, the chip, like the cheese sticks, I guess, whatever you want to call them, the crunchy brand, and Cheetos and freaking whatever. Oh, then the chocolate bars. Yeah.
Yeah.
They would open and put them in a big bowl.
Stale?
No, they'd be gone.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
They'd be like for when it's like Kate's movie time. Kate bust out the jujubes and the chips and the pop and the chocolate bars and all this stuff too. And
no, they always had a
come home just
little glass bowl of candy too. And the thing we always just kind of put on the couch while watching cartoons with us as grandkids and just devour the candies. Oh yeah, that was always a fun one too.
Yeah, we were just
pigs.
Because I used to get mad at Leia like every morning. She's like, want M&Ms? Like we just give her like those tiny little there's like a tube. And you pop the cap. And there's like little tiny minuscule M&Ms.
Yeah.
And then give her like 3 of them. It's like, oh man, we shouldn't be giving her chocolate first thing in the morning. It's like, man, like when I was a kid, fuck, I'd have like a whole chocolate bar in the morning sometimes. If I was at my grandparents' house. My parents, there's no way, but
yeah.
Yeah, I give her 3 to perk her up in the morning. That'd be like her morning coffee to get her grumpiness out of there. Give her a little bit of sugar to kickstart the engine. Spray some ether in there and get her going. because she's not a morning person, like at all. None of us are, but it's rough, man. She wakes up and she's just pissed instantly. Weird. And you give her a little bit of chocolate, and then she's like, "Oh, good morning." Oh, it's like feed the addiction. Oh, me, it's coffee. Her, it's chocolate. Carly, it's her weed. Man,
crazy. We all have our
we all have our vice.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I think I brought this up maybe to you guys like maybe a year ago, something like that. But my grandparents always had like these pillow mints. Have you ever had those before?
Pillow mints?
Pillow mints.
Pillow
mints.
Or buttermints, they're also called.
Buttermints. Let me Google this.
They're kind of like
does not ring a
little
bell.
tiny, almost cubes. Kind of look like diamonds, and they're like either like pastel, pink, green, and white, and that sort of thing.
Oh, they're and there's like different. There's like like a pink mint flavor. I know what you mean. It's like it's got a couple layers. Some of them, right? No.
No.
You just like you wouldn't really like suck on them, but you just like bite into them, and they're kind of powdery.
Yeah, it's like powder sugar candies. Yeah.
And like I remember like trying to find those for years because like my grandparents would always have them like in a jar. And it's like, well, obviously they must have gone them at like Co-op because that's where they always shop, but like Co-op would never have them. And then like a year ago, I actually found them online because like Amazon didn't have them. And it's like, what the fuck, did these things just fall off the face of the earth? But I found like an actual candy store in the United States that like would actually make them, and I ordered them and like gifted them to my like family for like Christmas and that sort of thing. And I was like, man, I remember these from a kid. I loved them so much, and like I ate some. Like, yeah, just like I remembered. I gave them to like all my family, and like some of my coworkers like, these are pretty terrible. And I was just like, what are you talking about? They're amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
I found I think it's kind of like these, like they're called dessert mints.
Mm-hmm. As well.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. They're kind of powdery, kind of. Yeah, like you call them pillow mints. That's exactly what they remind you of.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're squishy kind of a little bit, and then they dissolve on your tongue. You don't even have to chew them like at all, really. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, those were good. Those were good. Damn. I wonder if there's anybody that still has.
Yeah, like it took me forever to find them. I had to buy them from nuts.com.
That's right. That's where I found it. Dessert mints, 1 pound, $7.61 for 1 pound of them.
1 pound. Wow.
Order me 18 pounds of that. Well, let's get them. Fuck, eh? 25-pound case for $100.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
That's a lot of dessert mints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just like perusing their site. All kinds of freaking buttermints. There's your buttermints.
Mm-hmm.
Rainbow Circus peanuts. I remember those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
But it's just wild. It's like, did my like grandparents like special order these or something like that? Like, or did maybe they just fell off? They're a fad for the 90s.
It could have been. It could have been just a fad for sure. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, get all that old shit out of here. You ever had nerds, old lady? Huh?
Future is now.
Future's now, old man. Yep.
I can't eat that because of my teeth.
What's one candy you guys had growing up that you loved, but now you can't stand?
Oh, I don't know.
No, I can't stand.
Not a candy, but it took years for me to have pizza buns. Because one day I got sick after eating pizza buns. And I was like
the pizza, not the pizza pops, but like the...
No, like you buy them at the Co-op, like bakery kind of thing.
Oh, those buns. Okay, yeah. I see what you mean now. Those pizza buns, yeah.
Those, and like a bologna and cheese and mayo sandwich. That was like my go-to for... that was like my go-to up until grade 2. And then I got sick in the middle of lunchtime. And never again can I have those.
Yeah.
Candy, I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I got one that's not really candy too, but it's the same thing. It's one thing I'm finding is like just I'm going more towards this regular cereal. Like I know growing up, I always want like like the fancier ones, like the hell is it like the Reese's Puffs or like the more expensive. Now I'm like, you know what? I just want a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios, like just regular Cheerios. Like that's all I'm craving just the regular stuff now, which I had growing up all the time, but was never like, oh, I don't want that stuff. It's not the trickster. It's not the fancier ones, right? So
yeah.
now I'm like, oh, now like I crave like a good bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios every now and then too. But
It's
yeah,
crazy.
cereal's one thing where I had it growing up all the mornings. I'm like, I don't like this. And where's Captain Crunch? Where's the good shit, right? But
Right.
now it's like yeah, I don't even bother with that anymore.
Yeah, I don't have cereal like ever anymore. I don't have because I used to devour that stuff. I would almost eat a whole box to myself in the mornings when I was in high school. I would wake up and just have pretty much a whole box of, like you said, like Captain Crunch or Frosted Flakes, especially too, like Frosted Cheerios. Now I just eat it like if it's dry cereal because for Leia, like in the mornings, we'll just pour a bowl and she'll just pick at it like dry cereal. But I don't ever eat that stuff anymore.
Like now too as well, mini wheats. Like I'll eat those out of the box like that. Just
Yeah.
like that's I love those as a snack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome fiber.
Yeah, more as like a dry snack, but I won't pour a bowl of cereal. I don't even remember the last time I did. I honestly don't remember.
Wow. Yeah.
I have it pretty often. Not like for breakfast ever, but it's usually like in the evening. It's like instead of like a dessert, it's like I could go for some cinnamon toast crunch right now.
My brother is just saying cinnamon toast crunch. My brother's saying he has those cravings too. They always buy like the big boxes at Costco for him, and he have his cravings for cinnamon toast crunch in the middle of the night sometimes. Like that's Dave still has that. Yeah.
When Apple Jacks makes it back into circulation once in a blue moon, I pick up that. I think that's the last time I had bowls of cereal was when Apple Jacks came back for a bit. That's my favorite.
I think you could still get that, can't you?
I would imagine so. It just depends on the store, probably. If I'm actually going and seeking it out, like I go grocery shopping and stuff, whatever. But like if the three of us go together, I'll usually just like hang out with Leia, go grab a couple of things. We'll split up because Leia wants to go and walk around and look at stuff. So Carly will get like the essential stuff while her and I just fuck around and whatever. Then she usually grabs the cereal. So like the last time I was there, we were in the cereal aisle. I'm like, oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. And I'm like, oh, Apple Jacks. Fuck yeah. I bought like 3 boxes, I think. Because I was worried they were going to go out of rotation again or out of season or something. But
out of season.
I don't know. Like sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. I'm like, I don't know.
I think there was like for a few years where it disappeared and then.
Yeah, you couldn't get it anymore.
Then it came
I was
back.
sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn,
can't go through
Kellogg's or whoever makes that.
Yeah. General Mills and Kellogg, whoever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of craving Applejack.
I was gonna say with Eric saying like just regular cereal, like I sometimes get the oatmeal crunch or like the quote unquote healthy cereals.
Yeah,
which still aren't very healthy for you. But like you have to be careful with those because it's like you can't fill the bowl to the same height as like you would like a cinnamon toast crunch because it's like way more dense of a cereal. so I made that mistake a couple times where it's like I'm gonna make a big bowl of cereal or whatever, which like as a cinnamon toast crunch, like that's a big bowl of cereal. With oatmeal crunch, like, dude, am I eating like 2 pounds of cereal? Like what the fuck? This is a lot of cereal.
Yeah. I made that same mistake too once when I first had it. I'm like, oh, this looks really good, and I made a big bowl.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. There's actual density to it. It's not just like sugar and air in there. It's like got stuff to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then you just have for sure the most fibrous poop the next day.
Oh, it's like eating oatmeal. Same thing. Frick. Oh god, that's a good shit right there, baby.
I started eating oatmeal like almost every day now.
It's so good, man. And it's so good for you too.
It's easy. Like I just like leave it at work and then go in there and then just put on the kettle and then make my oatmeal in the morning.
And there you go. Yeah. Exactly.
And I don't have to stop do any drive-throughs or anything like that. It's like
and spend copious amounts of money on other trash.
Yeah.
No, I know. Yeah, I gotta do that more often. But like even quick oats too. Like I made it the other day and put a little bit of water on, boiled it, pour the bag in there, and by the time I was finished stirring it, it was done already. And there you go, some brown sugar.
It's easy. Yeah.
Some milk. Mm. Yeah.
I don't
Full
usually
tummy.
do the milk, but
You don't, eh?
no.
You do brown sugar?
Well, I get like the Quaker like packages stuff.
Oh,
like,
the
that have the brown
instant...
sugar and stuff in it already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do that.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's good stuff too. Leia loves that stuff. You go through like 4 packets with her sometimes, man. It's crazy. She just freaking goes to town. Yeah. Yep.
Oatmeal.
Good stuff.
Oatmeal. Yeah, it's good for you.
It is.
Yeah.
Very good for you.
None of them were those foods where I would have hated it growing up, but now I'm like, yeah, I kind of crave that one. I want to do something dense, something to give some mass to it. Yeah.
Yeah, when I had my flare-ups for colitis and stuff, if you want to take the natural path instead of going on like all the chemicals that I'm on to keep my stomach in check, one of the main things is to have just plain oatmeal, like low soluble, because soluble fiber. It's still fiber, but it's not the high fiber, like say Raisin Bran or whatever it is, right? That gets your stomach working really well. This stuff is just like, it basically rebuilds all your gut flora and just like basically resets everything, puts everything back where it should be and all the levels and stuff. And, it gives you all the correct juices and stuff. And then just, sets you straight. It's good shit, man. It's good for you.
Correct juices.
Correct juices.
Juices.
To replace the juices that may have been lost in the battle with the colitis. Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Cool.
There you go. Well,
the more you know.
The more you know.
Follow us for more dietitian facts. Eat dessert, mints, and oatmeal. Or a balanced diet.
And don't forget the yop.
Yeah. And the yop to wash it down. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go probably buy some of that before the week ends.
It's pretty cheap. Extra
and
food's
and like they come in like the big jug too. It's like, oh, that's just dangerous.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you?
Down hatch.
Just pour one glass. It's like, yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drink 800 calories worth of yogurt.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh my God.
I can't drink that. Like, it reminds me of tubes as well. That stuff too. It's just like I never got into that.
Really?
When it first came out, I'm like, oh, cool tubes. Like, yeah, I prefer. But now I prefer like just a regular yogurt and then putting in some actual fruit or some oats or whatever else. Like making that more of a thing than just having just a plain yogurt.
Like a parfait.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite was the freeze the tubes. Then you got frozen yogurt. Too.
Yeah, that was
good.
one thing too. That was a snack run up.
That's not bad. That's not a bad way to do it. I forgot that we even did that. I got to do that for Leia, especially in the summertime.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect one. Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
And it's like kind of healthy. It's just yogurt. It's probably
better.
A little bit more sugar than regular yogurt, but
yeah.
Maybe some preservatives so it doesn't spoil in the warmer temperatures, but yeah. But that's still pretty good though.
Well, shall we get out of here?
Sure. See what's going on there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube. Like and subscribe. That would help us out. If you're listening on a podcast service, give us a rating, subscribe to the feed. Then head over to our Facebook page, like the page. Submit a question for Ask Us Anything Monday. Let us know what was some of your favorite childhood snacks. Love to hear from you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you on Friday. Adios. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.